Hi everyone, and welcome to another segment of AstrologyAnswers.com's Weekly Horoscope. My name is Terrence Scardino. The week begins on Monday, January the 14th, and this is going to be a big week ending the following Sunday with a full moon lunar eclipse. So a lot that was being promised or set into motion with the new moon solar eclipse last week in Capricorn is all coming to a head. A lot of matters are resolving, coming to a conclusion, but more on that in a moment. Let's start with Monday, January the 14th, when communication Mercury is excellent with inspiring Neptune. So this is excellent for creative writing, entertainment, singing. That's Mercury, Neptune. Very favorable for the imagination, creative projects, intuition, compassion. These are all these qualities which are on our mind and more easily accessible and able to express with that Mercury to Neptune. Now we get into Tuesday, and the moon, which sets more of an emotional tone, and the moon is in a different sign every 2.5 days. The moon will be in Taurus. Taurus is this routine-oriented, stabilizing, sensible energy, and the moon will be excellent with Saturn, Neptune, and Mercury. So the whole day, you just feel like everything is in sync. Everything is just flowing as it should be. And by Wednesday, the moon's still at the very end of Taurus, but it's going to be great with the sun in Capricorn because they're both earth signs. And when the sun and the moon are in harmony, life just falls into place. Thursday, now the moon has moved into Aquarius, or not Aquarius, sorry, into Gemini. And with the moon in Gemini, it's also going to be excellent with Venus, Mars, Neptune, and Jupiter. So there's a lot going on. But being in Gemini, there's going to be all these distractions and interests and curiosities. So it's very good for socializing, communicating, making all kinds of plans. So there's all this positive energy. So, you're just brainstorming all these exciting new ideas. Now, Friday is social Venus is in harmony with passionate Mars. This may happen twice in the year. This is very favorable for passion, intimacy, romance. It also can really stimulate a lot of creative passion, as communication Mercury once a year is crossing over Pluto. Pluto rules the underworld. Pluto is this probing energies. This with Mercury, what's on your mind, this is good for research, good for studying, good for psychology, astrology, and ferreting out all the mysteries and secrets in your life. And it is also, you could be doing a lot of thinking about all this passion with the Venus-Mars, as the Sun, also on Friday, is in hard angle to innovative Uranus. So we're thinking out of the box. There's all these surprising and unexpected offers are coming in. It's a powerful day of opportunity, of launching new businesses, new jobs, infatuation with Friday night, going out on a date, going to a party, and really enjoying yourself as we get into the weekend. And by Sunday, it's the full moon lunar eclipse. And it's also with relational, pleasure-seeking Venus in hard angle to Neptune. Venus-Neptune can either be unrealistic with matters of love, or overly romantic and dreamy. Got to make sure your feet are grounded. But with it being part of this full moon lunar eclipse, our emotions could be running high. And this could be, if all other things are supported, really deepening a relationship, taking it to the next level, realizing that you're in love, or even bringing romance back into a relationship. Or from Friday night through Sunday, you could meet somebody, if you're single, and become totally swept away. That full moon lunar eclipse is just bringing a lot of feelings and emotions to a head, to a culmination. So there is a lot going on this week, and most of it is all good, probably with the energy building so strong to the full moon that the more you can just stay grounded, not take things over the top, trying to keep more sensible, you could really accomplish a great deal. But so before I sign off, I want to remind you that I'm available for the one question offer for a nominal fee, and you can find a direct link to request me to answer your question in the description box underneath the video. Time of birth is always important, and if you could put your birth information and the time of birth in with the question, that'll make sure I have it all accurate. I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you next week with my next segment. Until then, have a great week.